self-defense techniques are definitely worth taking a look at. We wonder how they'd fare in a real-life fight. Today on Trend Loops, we'll be sharing with you 20 self-defense techniques in street fighting. Number 20, let's call it heel striking. Just do what this guy does. You can use your heel to place powerful strikes at the attacker's groin to protect yourself. Now, let's see how strong his grip holds. It's important not to be alarmed when he's physically larger or taller than you and attempts to choke you from behind while lifting you off the ground. Number 19, elbow grease. When you're being choked from the front, an elbow to the jaw and shoulder blade of the assailant will almost always knock him out, allowing you to escape. Number 18, follow the leader. When a knife is pointed at his stomach, the man in this video appears subdued to his attacker by stretching out his hands. You should probably do exactly what he does to prevent getting wounded in a life-threatening circumstance. Then you've got the skills. Again, repeat exactly what he does. Take a quick and sudden cross parry with both forearms on the knife, knocking it away. The attacker will be swiftly incapacitated after the initial blow with an elbow strike to the face and a leg kick to the groin, just like here. Number 17, not again. This video is quite instructive. He uses his palm to deflect her intended kick, after which he kicks her in the rear and slaps her on the back of her head. He seems to have either anticipated her moves or just has an impressive reaction time. He tries to parry her strike like he had done previously, but she swings around and smacks him in the throat before finishing him off with a punch to the jaw and a kick to the groin. Ouch! 16, jacks and jabs. Whenever someone jacks you by the shirt, a fast double jab to the side of his neck and a subsequent kick to his midsection will almost always get you out of his hold. 15, a most expected attack. She seems to have left her house anticipating an attack in the park. At least, that is what her immediate and violent response to the individual who jacked her hand suggests. Watch as she draws him in and delivers a nasty knee kick to his midsection. 14, Girl Survival Class 101. If you are in an uncomfortable situation, say shackled to a beam, follow these 3 steps to quickly uncuff yourself. First, always carry a hairpin. Never leave home without one. Second, not to sound cliche, but practice makes perfect. So, put in the work. Before the faithful day arrives, spend time at home with a friend honing your uncuffing skills. Third, put your new abilities to the test. You can thank us later. 13, chokehold won't hold. Someone pins you to a wall by the throat, all you have to do is raise both hands above your head, lock your arms, bring them both down simultaneously with enough force to break the attacker's chokehold. Then, you may put him out of his misery with an elbow punch to either side of his face. Alternatively, claw directly at his face, pivot with the left elbow to dislodge his hands, and end with a right elbow punch to his face. Not pinned to the wall? Even better. Rotate your shoulder against the chokehold to get away and finish with a punch to the nose of the person holding you captive. Now, that's gotta do it. 12, extra for good measure. A kick to the side of the face and a follow-up kick to the leg is an excellent way to dispatch a would-be attacker on his way. 11, the professional. The military guy was really efficient in sending away his opponent. Will we say he did it with military precision? Number 10, quick and swift. This is, without a suspicion, our new favorite defense move. It'll be known as the tickle of death. This fellow is lightning fast with his jabs, which appear to be pretty harmful but effective. With a fast jab to the middle of the ribs and a quick kick to the groin, the attacker never sees him coming but walks right into it. His subsequent moves are equally effective. This attacker has little chance against quick double jabs to the sides of the rib cage, a follow-up elbow, power smash to the back, a double eye scratch, a devastating jab to the throat, and a wrist punch to the nose from under. 9. He's lost it. This guy demonstrates how to choke the life out of an opponent. What part of that is even self-defense? He looks like a frustrated CEO more than a combat instructor. Look at how quickly he loses his cool when the same move is used against him. Number 8, a most unbelievable move. When he comes close to punching you in the face, you crouch down, pick him up, and hurl him to the ground. Yeah, who invests in these moves? Number 7, Daddy's Boy. What will you do if you're grabbed from behind by a bad guy? 1. You conjure your father, who is a martial arts expert, and he instructs you on how to thoroughly beat the guy up. Or 2. You do what your father would do and beat him up really hard, then flee the scene. 6. Caught off guard. Learn an excellent self-defense move from this guy for when you're assaulted with a knife in the back. He turns around and kicks his opponent in the groin. I wonder how much harm a groin kick would have done to a woman, but for a man, anyway, his aide has other ideas. As he deflects the knife and tries to attack her again, she turns the tables on him, kicking him in the abdomen and aiming the knife at his throat. He definitely didn't see that one coming. Number 5, and she does it again. The instructor parries a chest kick before kicking the opponent in the stomach. He lets her come at him again, but this time she reverses the script and knocks his legs out from under him. One would think he'd have worked it out by now, and no two conflicts are alike in real life. In combat, success goes beyond possessing the correct abilities and physical strength. Expect the unexpected and adjust as the fight progresses. Number 4, no gentleman. This man accidentally bumps into the lady. Instead of being a gentleman and apologizing, he chooses to fight her. Well, I appreciate that they were distracted and not paying attention. Hitting or grabbing a lady is not appropriate. But with an elbow and a jab to his throat, she showed him who the boss was. She even repeated the move from a different angle to ensure that the lesson was fully understood. Number 3, barking up the wrong tree? I'm sure you didn't realize that there was a proper technique for tackling a tree in the park. Take a look at this dude. He's lashing out at a tree that is merely doing its business. If that isn't bad enough, he isn't doing it correctly. Cut to the next scene, we see him launching better aimed kicks against the tree. Number 2, he's got the moves like Chan. This guy goes into a full Jackie Chan mode on his attackers. He clearly knows that defeating an opponent with a weapon requires grabbing the weapon-wielding hand, controlling it, and disarming the assailant. As proven in this video, you need to move faster than a human's reaction speed of 1/5 of a second. However, he goes a step further and points the gun back at his assailants. In a fight with an armed opponent, best defense is to run and only engage when it is unavoidable. And at number 1, oh no you don't. When it comes to letting go of his toy gun, this little boy is adamantly defiant. He hits the adults on the head as he tries to get his hands on the toy gun. As assuming as the video is, it teaches a valuable lesson. Who says teaching self-defense at a young age is a bad idea? Don't ever give away your advantage. So, with this particularly sweet note, we are bringing our show to a close today. These self-defense techniques are compelling, but mastery would need a significant amount of time and effort. However, the most excellent way to protect yourself is to avoid getting into one. Which of these moves do you think is the most effective? Let us know in the comment section below. Please hit the like button to let us know if you enjoyed the video, and don't forget to subscribe to us, Trend Loops, and hit the bell icon so that you're notified whenever we post new content. Thanks for watching.